Welcome everybody back to my channel, my new subscribers, my returning subscribers, and anyone new who may be watching. So I'm going to dedicate this video to my grandma, the picture that I have here, who had passed away 3 years ago. She lived till she was 98. I just feel her presence today, so I thought I'd have her picture here. So we're going to do some channel messages from your passed on loved ones. So the first pile is this peacock ore stone. Then we have the kyanite stone for pile 2 and the rose quartz for pile 3. So whenever you're ready and you have chosen your pile, the timestamps will be in the description below. Thanks. Welcome everybody who picked pile number 1. So what I am picking up here, this is somebody's wife that had passed away. I feel that you cannot forgive yourself for this. They're saying that she's saying, "I'm sorry, please forgive me." Like, she's just like begging you for forgiveness. So maybe this person died suddenly, but she wants you to know it's not your fault. It's not your fault, the way that she died. She's like, "I am so much better now." She says, "There is no time where I am. Time is only on earth." Maybe this person, you really like to travel with them. I believe that they probably liked, or you liked giving her red roses. Maybe that was her favorite flower. I believe you go through a lot of pictures and think of all the memories of her. And you just really treasure them. And you treasure her spirit. But she wants you to remember the happier moments here in this world, not how she left. Maybe there was some turbulence going on, and you guys were fighting or something, and she may have passed away, and you guys were not on talking terms here. She's trying to give you the strength here. You definitely think a lot about her. She was just a well-rounded person. She was very, very giving. She could have been a bit wild too at times, I feel. Maybe a little bit on the wild side. Let's just see what other cards we have here. So we have the Architect. So maybe this person or you is maybe an architect. You guys do something, build buildings. And maybe you wanted to build something with this person. And you never got to finish a house or something. But you guys were working towards something. And you were working really hard with her. Maybe she was a very stubborn person as well. So we have fated meeting. And the number 7 could be a significance to you as well. Maybe the month of July, or maybe they were born on the 7th. Or maybe you guys worked together for 7 years. But this was a fated meeting. You guys were married. And you guys knew from the moment you saw each other that that was the person for you. She still thinks of you a lot on that day. She's really saying, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." So we have the King of Keys. So maybe this relationship here, it was very slow moving, maybe from the beginning. The years are trying to build something. But then when you guys got together, there was a solid foundation. You guys really ended up working together and loving each other and growing in the relationship. I don't feel that she was very old. Could have been in her 40s or 50 the most. Let's just see here. So willpower. I believe that she had so much willpower here to live on Earth. She had the whole world in her hands. She was a very strong-willed person, I feel, too. I don't think she took no for an answer sometimes. She had that power within her, I feel. Then we have boundaries. Maybe you guys are trying to set some boundaries with one another, and maybe that's why maybe you guys got into this fight or whatever, and maybe you didn't want her to do something. Maybe she left and she died either in a car accident, maybe something quick happened to her, and she's just like, and maybe you guys were fighting or something. She was just really sorry for how she left. So we have spirit guide. So I believe that she watches over you. She's watching over you every second and making sure that you're okay. You may see rainbows when you think of her. Maybe she sends you signs. I know you may be feeling really down right now. She may have also passed away in the winter time. I'm gonna see here. I'm gonna pull some channeledness, some initials here. See what maybe comes up for you. So we have the letter M, H, Z, another Z, C, letter R, G, and W. So maybe some of these letters will resonate with you. Maybe she had problems sleeping as well, or she may have passed away in her sleep. Let me get some messages here. It says, I prayed for you. Maybe you really prayed for her while she was here. Yeah, the first time I saw you, I knew. Yeah, the first time you guys saw each other, you knew you were destined to be together. I wish I could be with you. I want to marry you. So maybe you guys did get married, or you were going to get married. So let's see what other channel messages they have here. There was something wrong with your digestive system before you passed. Maybe they had issues with their digestive system. I drove a dark green car. Maybe that's what they were driving. I love sailing on the lake. So maybe you guys really like to travel together and we'll go on the lake. You are my sunshine. So maybe that's how she thought of you, or maybe that's how you thought of her. I love fresh lilacs in the springtime. I knew from the moment I met you, you were the one. So yes, so this person, they knew you were the one the moment they met you. You guys just had so much chemistry together. And you guys really knew from the moment you saw each other. Let me just pull some charms here. So she was your little princess, I feel. She was the light of your life. Like I said, from the moment you guys met each other, you knew right away. So there was maybe some confusion in your relationship from the beginning. But you guys had that chemistry that never faded. It's just that maybe there was some confusion where the relationship might be going. But you were a bright star in their life. I feel that you really, like it says, you were my sunshine. You were there when she was going through hard times, maybe. I feel that you guys either like to bike a lot together, or you guys really like to go traveling. She's pointing you in the right direction. Like I said, she was definitely a princess here. She definitely was everything to you. She was very wise to this person. I believe that she maybe was studying too, or going to school, or maybe upgrading or something to better herself. But she can never emphasize enough how sorry she is. She's, I'm so sorry. So this is all the messages that I do have for you today. If you do like my reading, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Welcome everybody who picked pile number 2 with the fluorite stone here. So we're going to do some channel messages. So what I am picking up is this is somebody's father that had passed away. You are completely heartbroken over this. You guys had such a caring connection here. You guys were so bonded for one another. You always tried to figure out ways to do things with one another. You guys strategize stuff and figure out what is the best way to do things, and he was always helping you. But he wants you to know, he wants you to still study, go to school. He really wants you to focus on your career. I feel he believes that he wants you to keep learning and studying and to make a very good life for yourself. He says you have nothing to feel guilty about. Maybe you feel guilty about him passing away. Maybe you wish you could have done something differently. Or maybe he would have been here. But he's letting you know, I have no pain anymore. He goes, I'm so much better now. He goes, I see all your thoughts. So he knows what you're thinking. He knows what you're feeling. He's always by you. I see that he may come see you in your dreams. Maybe you dream about him. And he's not far away from you at all. He may have liked either the color blue or green, or maybe even yellow. Maybe he had yellow flowers at his service. But you are definitely very heartbroken here. A lot of tears have been cried. You miss him a lot. Number 9, 14, or 21, those numbers may be of significance to you. So we have spring and autumn. So this person may have passed away during that time. I don't feel that it was that long ago either that he had passed away, maybe just recently, this past fall. Or it could have just been this past spring as well, not that long ago. So we have the King of Roses. I believe that he was really there for you. He was your king. You really looked up to him. You know, maybe you asked him for a lot of relationship advice too, and what you were going through. Maybe you talked to him about absolutely everything. You guys had a very stable father-daughter relationship here. And he was very caring, very loving father. He would do anything for you. So we have the sands of time. So like I said, maybe there just wasn't enough time here on Earth to spend with him. And you wanted to get more information from him. Maybe he was very wise. Maybe he taught you a lot in this life too. And maybe you still wanted to be taught a lot by him. But he definitely wants you to still go to school and study. So we have career. Yes, so like I said, he really wants you to look after yourself and move on or move up the ladder in your career. Take those steps up, move up in the company, take more courses. He wants you to have everything in life because he sees everything that you do. And beauty. He always thought you were very beautiful from the inside and out. He just, maybe you don't feel that way sometimes, but he wants you to know that he's thinking about you. And he knows. And he wants you to know that you're beautiful. Don't ever doubt it. We have willpower. So you have the world in your hands right now. So he wants you to move forward, even though you may not feel like it since he's passed away, but he wants you to stay strong. You're a very confident woman, he says, and he wants you to move forward with your life. I'm going to pull some initials here. So we have the letter K, U, D, Q, D, N, the letter K again, F, O, and E. So maybe those initials will resonate with you. Maybe he also liked to go to Dairy Queen. Also, maybe that's he liked to go for ice cream. It says one day we'll be together. So you guys will be together one day again. You'll see each other. Life is not over once you leave here. You are my everything. You were his everything here on earth. He wants you to know that. He would do anything for you. You light up my life. You are a very big, bright part in his life. When I see you, my heart melts. So maybe every time that you would come in and make him smile, you made his day. You really melted with his heart, and that's why I believe that you're heartbroken over him. I'm going to pull some more channeled messages here. I live near a creek. Maybe they live near a creek. You are my best friend in the whole world. Like I said, you and your dad were best friends. I had blood problems, so maybe he had some type of blood disorder, maybe he had leukemia. My heart only beats for you. So he really lived for you. You guys had great times together. You really did. Rainbows, like I said, you may see rainbows when you think of him. You are my sunshine. Maybe that's a song he used to sing to you. I would do anything for you, and I still would if I was there. Yes, you guys are two peas in a pod. I liked action movies. So yes, he really liked spending a lot of time with you. I'm going to pull some charms here. So you may see a lot of feathers. He may be sending you messages through feathers. So there's a lot. There could have been 3 kids in your family as well. He always wants you to look up in life. He's always wants you to look up. I believe you guys communicated a lot through text messages maybe. Music. If you hear songs, it's him communicating with you, letting you know he's near. And he was a very, very wise person here on earth. He definitely taught you a lot, and he wants you to continue to learn a lot too for yourself. So these are all the messages that I do have for you today. If you do like my reading, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Welcome everybody, picked pile number 3 with the rose quartz. So we'll see what channel messages we're going to pull for you today. So what I am getting here, I believe that this is somebody's grandfather that had passed away. I believe he was so much fun, especially at birthday parties. He would definitely throw great birthday parties for you. There's a lot of balloons, I feel. And he wants you to know, just have fun in your life, just the way he lived. I feel that he had a great sense of humor as well. Like, he was just so much fun. He just let himself go. He would just laugh hysterically sometimes. He was just a very happy person. I don't know if he died in an accident. He said, I had to leave that way. He could have fell. He could have had an injury when he fell. And maybe he was in the hospital for a while and then he passed away. Or maybe he fell suddenly and passed away. It says, I watch over you every day. It says, I was met by so many loving people when he got to heaven. Maybe he was also met by your grandma that passed away as well. But I believe you'll see a lot of synchronicities in this life with him. If you notice, maybe repeating numbers, even signs in the clouds. But he's letting you know that you have a lot of possibilities in your life here, and he wants you to take them. There's going to be a lot of doors opening for you. But sometimes you feel very confused in what direction you want to go in your own life. But he's letting you know he's going to help you. So let's see here with the other cards. So we have on track. So like I said, you don't know what direction you want to go, and he's going to guide you on how to get there. And he's going to make sure you do things on time, and you arrive when you're supposed to arrive. He keeps you safe when you travel as well, I feel. So we have Uriel and the Sphinx. So I said, like, he is definitely watching over you. He is your guardian angel. The number 21 may be a significance. The number 22, 1, or 24. Maybe you were in your 20s when your grandfather passed away. Maybe he had also, maybe you're planning on traveling to Egypt, or maybe he's been to Egypt. But he was just a very all-around great person, loving. Just, you looked up to him all the time. And he was just someone that you were very proud of. So we have diversity. Like I said, he loved to travel, explore different things. I feel like he really liked to have that diversity in his life, to meet different people, cultures, and everything like that. And maybe that's what you would like to do as well. You'd like to have that fun and travel and be like him and see the things that he saw. So we have psychic abilities. So maybe you do have some psychic abilities, or maybe your grandfather did. Maybe he could see things. Or maybe he's saying that you need to enhance your psychic abilities here. And maybe this is something that you need to do, maybe for a career, Maybe you're good at tarot reading, or maybe a spiritual career, maybe as well. So we have financial health. So he's letting you know that you are going to be out of debt soon. Maybe a windfall of money is going to come in, or maybe you had gotten some money from him when he passed away. But you're not going to have any financial burden anymore. You're going to have definitely a lot more money in the bank to do more things as well. And then we have compassion. So I feel like he really cared about the world. That's why he really liked to travel. Maybe he really liked to help people too. Maybe he helped with charities as well. But he was just a very loving and compassionate human being. So I'm going to pull some initials here. So we have the letter W, V, F, H, the letter Y. This is just spelling. And then we have S and W. So like I said, some of those initials might resonate with you. I'm just going to pull some messages here. It says, "You'll never know how much I love you." Like, he really loved you a lot. Maybe you're his favorite grandchild, or maybe spend a lot of time together. It says, "The first time I saw you, I knew." Maybe when the first time he saw you when you were a little baby, he knew that you would be special. It says, "Living without you would kill me." It's really hard on him. He misses you a lot. He wish he could be here with you. Maybe also some of you may have been young when he passed away also, and you think of him. It says, "Your energy is so powerful." Like I said, yes, some of you may have psychic abilities and you may be trying to connect with him, or he might be connecting with you. Maybe you see ghosts or something, but you're definitely opening up your third eye here. I'm going to pull some channeled messages. "I loved our first dance at our wedding." So maybe you danced with your grandfather at your wedding. Something with blonde hair. You may have blonde hair, or he may have had blonde hair when he was younger. "I was environmentally friendly, loved to take care of the earth." Yeah, like I felt like he really liked to take care of people. He cared about the earth. He was just very compassionate for all living things. "I loved baked potatoes." So maybe he really liked baked potatoes. Red hair, maybe a significance. "I owned a black car." So maybe he drove a black car. So I'm going to pull some charms. So yeah, something to do with a dance. Like maybe you guys definitely danced at your wedding. And like I said, you were the star in his life. You held his heart for sure. You guys were very close, I feel. There's going to be a lot of changes coming into your life too. And maybe there were a lot of pictures taken together too with you guys when you guys were here on Earth. You guys did a lot of fun things together, I feel. He was a very loving and caring grandfather. And he does miss you a lot. So these are all the messages that I do have for you today. If you do like my reading, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.